Hello, and welcome to another segment of Casa Cares. My name is James Washington. I'm one of the staff members here at Richmond County Casa, where we try to bring you some information about volunteers in our community. Today we have the pleasure of having one of our volunteers, a young lady by the name of Malaysia Haley. Malaysia is here to share with us a very unique story. Welcome, Malaysia, and thank you for attending our segment of Casa Cares. Can you share with us what your story is all about?
Yes, thank you, James. Um, I'm from Bremer, South Carolina. I recently graduated from Benedict College of Columbia, South Carolina. My passion in life centers on inspiring, helping, and encouraging others to reach their goals and also their passions. And I've been around the health and human service field mostly all of my life, and I think I just want to give back at this time.
I understand you actually successfully completed a project. Can you tell us what this project is all about?
My project, which I am working, well, I finished my part. It's entitled Enhancing the Quality of Lives, One Story at a Time. Um, it's a book of anthologies and it gives inspiration and guidance to health and human service workers. It's comparative to the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, and each story is unique in content and it's very special in its own way, but it each also connects to helping people. All of the stories in the book are from health and human service workers, and these are people who specialize in areas who work with people who are homeless, people who are dealing with long-term diseases such as AIDS and cancer, and people who are in the mental health facilities, and who just are in facilities who help people, nonprofit organizations all over the United States. Stories are from people who are helping people connect back to their goals or assist them in whatever they need in their life.
Is there anything you care to share with us and our viewers about some of these stories?
One main thing that I think is very special about these stories is that they tell a story. All of them is very special, and it compares to times when they've been through things and what got them through their field to help other human and health service workers. And also my portion of the book, which is like a half and half, what gives when I grew up in the human service field and their portion of them helping people as a person like me, you know. And so it's like a half and half of me telling about, how it was when I was growing up, and then health and human service workers with their portion of how they helped in my life or others' life.
What gave you that vision to want to start a project like this?
Well, as ironic as this may sound, I never wanted to write a book. I always wanted to develop different programs for human services and just nonprofit organizations. And I never want to write, but I love to write. And I used to work at Palmetto Health Hospital. And I just had a few conversations with certain people. And this one day, this lady said to me, I wish, people knew about the things that we do here. And we was talking and we kept talking about it. And I was like, you know what, people do need to know what the health and human services field is about. And that's how I decided that I wanted to write a book and try to shine a light on these heroes.
Outstanding, outstanding. For our viewers and audience, what advice would you give someone who's contemplating something similar to your trait?
To my viewers, what I've found so far with just talking to people about writing a book, I found that people is always trying to find um, a reason to do so, or just for me to say it's okay, you can do it. I want to say that it is okay, and it's not hard. The hardest part is just trying to tell yourself that you can do it, but it's not hard at all. And whatever you are seeking, I just want to say it's also seeking you too. And if the door of opportunity don't open, just open your own door.
Perfect, perfect. And for those of you who may not know, not only is Malaysia an accomplished writer and hopes to be graduate from Benedict College, she's also one of our volunteers. How has your experience being a CASA volunteer rewarded you in this endeavor?
It has rewarded me in areas that I can hardly explain. I mean, from me being a foster child and going through the system, it provides me with even a broader information base to know how I can help other people. And I just believe CASA just do so much for the community. And I really think it's a great program, which is some of the advocates in different states, as well as Mr. Washington will be giving a story in my book.
Malaysia, I want to thank you for taking the time to come join us at Casa Care. It sounds like an outstanding project, but I understand that you are seeking inspirational stories from our viewers. How would one get in contact with you?
I thank you for inviting me. And yes, I am seeking inspirational stories from health and human service workers and others who have been in the health and human service field, or also those who have been helped by people working in the health and human service field. If you want to get in contact with me to submit a story, a poem, or quote, you can email me at malaysiahalley@yahoo.com or enhancinglives_14 at yahoo.com. And also, I am currently seeking sponsors for my project. And if you would like to know any additional information for sponsorship or any contribution that you would like to do, you can also contact me at one of those email addresses.
Thank you for viewing another segment of Casa Cares. By the way, we're always looking for new and exciting recording opportunities. So if you have any good examples, feel free to contact me. This is James Washington saying so long from Richland County Casa, Casa Cares. We leave you with one of Malaysia's featured poems from an upcoming book.
From the untitled poem in my featured book. To the girls who grew up in abusive homes, scared to sleep, I sleep beside you. To the teenager struggling with trust in others, I am your friend. To the young lady emotionally unstable to love, I love you. To the pregnant women raped and molested by fathers, friends, and family, I feel for you. To their victimized children whose uncle is her brother, I will be your true sister. When you become confused and hurt, let's cry together. And when you think you cannot stand any longer, I will strap you to my back and stand for you. Because I recognize that others does not embody the heroine nature that you and I have grown to be. You are strong, beautiful, and abnormal. And I will be there as a social worker to guide you because I have been there too.